welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another episode of Crowns and Trophies. We'll be talking about my first competition that I've done at school. So this is like my first school pageant, basically. So this school happened at my middle school. This is the first time that I actually heard about this pageant. This is my 8th grade year going into this. So at this point I am maybe 15 or 16. I don't know. It's a good chance. But anyway, I was like 15 or 16 during this time period. So this was kind of done, well, it was kind of given to me at last minute, but anyway, so you would hear an announcement. We had like an interest meeting and things just took off from there. This is like the first time I've actually had to do an opening number. I'm not a dancer, so this was kind of like my first introduction to actually dancing on stage for the opening number. Honestly, it was like maybe 3 weeks before the actual pageant day, or maybe 3 weeks or a month. I remember us practicing almost every day after school. We would practice like maybe for a week or two, but we had to get our shirts. We had like a glittery tank top that we had to wear, and black pants with flats. I'm trying to remember, is there anything else that we had to pay for? Oh, we were on our own for hair and makeup. We didn't have like a vendor. Usually some pageants will be like, here are the contact people that you can contact for hair and makeup. And sometimes there's not enough space for that, but in the venue that we had, which is our middle school gym, it was huge. So you could like fit a couple of people in there if you wanted to. So yeah, the theme was like girls just want to have fun. It had like a disco situation. It wasn't my best. It wasn't like up there. It was nice and it was fun, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like one of my favorite pageants. It was just like something that I did, and I got to compete with my cousin, which was like fun because she was in 7th grade. I was in 8th grade at the time, so we kind of like had our little memory moments for that. And my grandmother did my makeup, which was like a very special bond moment for me. So that's like really what I liked. So like every age division or grade, honestly, because you can went by grades, you can go by age divisions, had like a certain color. So mine was green, emerald green. 7th graders were like pink and 6th graders were blue. And it would be like a sequined top. It was very uncomfortable because the sequins, it just felt weird. But other than that, it was pretty nice. We had a runway, the main stage, and then we walk out, and then there was a runway on it too. I think, unless I'm mixing it up with another pageant. No, we had a runway. Yeah, we had a runway because all the girls had to line up on the runway. So I think our last like rehearsal was on Friday, and then that Saturday, the next day, was our competition. And again, of course, I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. That is like the only time I actually woke up that early. Even in school, I woke up like, we used to wake up at 5:30, but most of the time it was like 3 o'clock and 5 a.m. If it was me, 6:45. That's usually whenever I would get up, or not at all. 10 at the latest, I'll say 10 or 9 o'clock, I can do. I'm manageable, but most of the time, it's like, nah, I'm gonna go catch these Z's. Yeah, I loved my dress. I wish I could have fit it properly at the top, but I couldn't. It had a split. I was a bit nervous about it because our school, didn't really have like a specific dress code for this pageant, but I was a bit worried about it, with the judges' thoughts on it, because it did have a high split, but it was pretty nice. And then mainly, so you walked in with your outfit on, and then you changed into your evening gown. which wasn't like I said, it wasn't a lot of people there, so the room is huge, so everybody can change in a certain spot. I changed in the bathroom most of the time. I'm very like a modest person, so I'll go change in the bathroom, go find something of privacy to do that. If I had space, if I knew now what I knew then, I probably would have invested in a dancer's suitcase where you could have like a privacy screen up out of the suitcase, and like build it out. I've actually seen that in person at one of my almost close to my last pageant, so it was pretty cool to see that up front. But I was like, I would definitely invest in that. Most of the time I just change in the bathrooms. I usually don't change in the open unless I'm really tired of something, then I'm like, let's just go. But most of the time I would change in bathrooms or find something, relatively somewhere I could change into. The first time so we had like a Miss Congeniality, which is who's the most congenial person, like the mom friend, the person that does main comedic relief, the person that makes you laugh, the person that makes you smile, and that was like the first time I actually heard of that award. Most of the time I would just get, prettiest hair, best smile, and best dressed, and stuff like that. You will hear about that, but Miss Congeniality was like my first experience with it. Out of the whole entire week, I was like thinking this other person was pretty, up for it. I was like, this person definitely should be that person. Should be Miss Congeniality. I actually, whenever we ran the awards, I believe somebody had won, which I wasn't surprised. Was like, okay, cool. And then I had ended up getting Miss Congeniality. I was shocked because I was like, huh? I was having like issues concentrating on stuff, and I was like trying my hardest, but most of the time I'm like, hey, you guys, you got this and stuff, and I would probably be singing. I was really annoying with singing back then, but I was just like, it was just like, really? Me? So it was pretty nice experience. Overall, I would say it was something I will cherish is competing with my cousin, and also getting my makeup done by my grandmother. And I think this is it was like a big moment for me, as this is particularly maybe my third pageant I've done. So it was my third pageant I competed in, so I was really happy about the situation, and that was just pretty much it. So again, I will be showing you the dresses and actually what I've worn in another video sometime down the line. But this is pretty much it for this video. I'll also be doing that. I'll also be possibly doing a questionnaire on my Instagram, so if you would like to follow me on there, at unicorn_queen2k21, and I'll also will put it at the end of this video. Again, if you like, comment, and subscribe, and also comment down below what are your thoughts, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!